Hey viewers, you're watching the Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. At least 19 people have died and 10 others are missing after torrential rains triggered flash flood and landslides on Indonesia's East Nusa, Tenggara province and on the tourist island of Bali. The disaster began earlier this week as heavy rain swept across the region starting Monday, destroying homes, submerging neighborhoods and cutting off access to several communities. Notably, in East Nusa, Tenggara, rescue teams recovered the bodies of a mother and her child buried in mud. One of the worst hit area of Nagekyo district. Another victim was found in the nearby village of Lokalaba. Previously, 3 members of a family were found dead after their house was swept away by flood waters, and 4 people remain missing in Pongo. Local Disaster Mitigation Agency head Augustinus Pon said that the flood swept away vehicles and villagers and caused a landslide that blocked 3 major roads. At least 6 people have died in the district and 4 others are still missing. 2 bridges, 2 government offices, rice fields, livestock and a plantation were also destroyed, adding to the region's growing damage. On the island of Bali, 13 people have died and 6 are still missing. According to Gusti Ayu Ketuti Vijayanti, spokesperson for Bali's search and rescue agency. Meanwhile, in Denpasar, rescuers recovered the body of a woman near Baduing Market. 8 other bodies were found earlier, including 4 people who were in a building that was swept away in the Kumbasari market area of South Denpasar. Bali's Disaster Mitigation Agency reported that rivers burst their banks and floods affected 9 cities and districts. At least 112 neighborhoods were inundated and 18 landslides were reported across Karangasem, Gianyar and Badung districts. Several roads, bridges, homes and shops were damaged or destroyed. Footage released by the National Search and Rescue Agency showed cars floating through muddy water and rescuers using rubber boats to help evacuate residents trapped on rooftops. Children and elderly people were among those rescued. Thousands of homes, buildings, hospitals and tourist areas were affected. Authorities cut off electricity and water supplies with a vision to reduce risk, forcing hotels, restaurants and other facilities to rely on generators. Bali Governor Y.N. Croster said that over 800 people have been displaced and are staying in temporary shelters. Meanwhile, in some areas, water levels reached up to 2.5 meters. He noted that the disaster caused significant losses for both local traders and the island's tourism sector. Indonesia's Meteorology, Climatology and Geophysics Agency reported rainfall of up to 150 millimeters in parts of Bali between Tuesday and Wednesday and warned that more heavy rain is expected in the coming days. While the rainy season typically runs from November to April, experts say that climate change is intensifying weather events, causing heavier and longer-lasting rainfall. Search and rescue operations are continuing, though rough terrain and weather conditions are hampering efforts. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.